Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, coffee with Carrie. How are you today? I'm here in my jungle back garden, so you're probably going to hear the chickens and the cows and everything, which is nice. Which do you prefer, jungle or beach? I know which I prefer. How do I feel today? I am zapped of energy. I am so struggling to wake up. I went to bed at like 11 and it's gone 8. This oh my god, and I feel so tired. Look at my eyes. Now normally I would say this is a consequence of the brown rice diet. So I am on day 2 full day, day 3 partial day, because the first day I mixed in some papaya just to help the digestion process. And if you're not in a country where papaya is readily available, then apples and cucumbers do the job just as equally. It helps to flush the digestive system so that, you know, when you start to go onto the brown rice, everything... I can't even remember what I was saying. What was I saying? Brown rice. Day 2. Oh yeah, day 2 full day, day 3 partial day. Yeah, I mean, the whole point of the brown rice diet, yeah, as I said to you in the previous video, is to completely still the mind and to still the body. So the fact that I'm extraordinarily tired doesn't surprise me. But I mean, I am really tired. Like, couldn't even open my eyes tired. And that suggests to me that there's a lot more at play here, rather than just the lack of energy through only eating brown rice. And it's so severe, I'm going to be honest, look, I've still got coffee. This is not how you do the brown rice diet. You're meant to give up everything. There's nothing other than brown rice going into your system, right? Because coffee stimulates the adrenals. Unprepared, unplanned, unedited. Basically it puts you on fight or flight, which is not good for the immune system. Yeah, so that's why you have nothing. Fear interferes with the immune system, and we're empowering our immune system by doing this process. But I'm literally so tired, and I do actually have a few things that I need to do, and I need to have a little bit of brain function. But what I am going to promise to do, I'm going to stop the coffee, and I'm actually going to take a couple of days off, and I'm going to surrender to the tiredness. So at any point that I'm tired, I am going to stop and I'm going to sleep, and I'm going to give my body the recuperation and the rest that it needs. So don't do what I'm doing. If you're going to do the 10-day brown rice diet, then cut it all out. I'm cheating. I'm transparent. I'm cheating, okay? Don't cheat. It's not good. But I've got to deal with one beast at a time, and right now that beast is stopping the food, which is a big enough beast for me as it is. But let's go, I mean, I could talk for hours, let alone 10 minutes on a little video. Let's go back to the whole tiredness thing, right? Did I tell you about my fear of doing nothing? I can't remember. Anyway, so I am extraordinarily tired, and I don't think it's just the brown rice. I think this is suppressed tiredness coming up to the surface. Let me talk a little bit about this and what I mean by this. Every time we have a sensory experience, a thought or emotion, we produce an electrical wave that passes through every single DNA molecule in our body. Now, our job here in this earth is to consciously have these experiences, these thoughts and these emotions. And when we consciously have these experiences, thoughts and emotions, part of this electrical wave is free to come back up to the brain, where it goes to the corpus callosum, and it does a circle of the corpus callosum, which is actually in the form of a Mobius strip. Now, if you don't know what a Mobius strip is, or I should have a little bit of paper to demonstrate, imagine a strip of paper that goes round and then it twists on itself. You know, like someone's put a twist in a rope or a ribbon or something. It's really annoying. And it twists on itself. Now, when this electrical wave goes around the Mobius strip and it twists on itself, it actually cancels itself out. when it cancels itself out, that means that that emotion, that thought, that experience, that electrical wave has gone, and it's no longer within us. And that is our job, to be here on this earth, in this life, to have these experiences and to allow them to cancel out so that they don't impact our potential futures. However, we have a tendency as human beings to judge. We judge, and this is the job of the ego, right? We judge things as either good or bad. And if it's bad, then we don't consciously, fully experience these experiences, these thoughts and these emotions, because we don't want to, because we've judged them as bad. And when we don't fully consciously welcome and experience these emotions, then we suppress them. And we suppress them into our subconscious. But not only do they suppress into our subconscious, but this electrical wave that I just explained, it doesn't do that. It gets pushed down into the DNA. And when this emotion is, and this thought or this experience is pushed down into the DNA, that's when it gets stuck in our bodies. And these emotions, these thoughts will then keep reaffirming themselves. So when you find that later in life you try to manifest a new wonderful future, you find something goes wrong, or this thought process, this pattern keeps reaffirming, it keeps coming up again, and you thought you'd got rid of it. Well, that's because it's stuck at a DNA level, at a cellular and a molecule level. So in order for us to be able to manifest a future of our choice, and to be free to do that, we really have to let these emotions go. And there's ways that you can do that, which I won't go into now. I've only got 10 minutes. And I talk a lot. And we suppress our emotions. I'm looking at my notes down here, all right? And this isn't cheating, this is accuracy. I'm concerned for accuracy for you, because I'm so tired, I told you. Right, now I'm scrolling down to a table. What was I saying? I'm tired. No, I can't remember where we got to. Unedited, unplanned, unprepared. I'm not deleting, I'm carrying on. Yes, oh, that's it. So we actually suppress these emotions in layers, and this is the layers that I'm going to. The first level of emotion that we suppress is pain. So anything that's painful, whether emotionally painful or physically painful, we will suppress that. Then we will suppress down to anger. And then we suppress fear, we suppress grief, we suppress apathy. And then when we suppress it even more, it goes into unconsciousness. And this is what I feel is coming up for me right now. I feel that there have been so many times in my life where I've just genuinely been tired, genuinely been tired, but sleep is a form of unconsciousness. And I have this deep ingrained law, belief, whatever you want to call it, of I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. And one of the ways in which I used to make myself feel worthy enough for you and to get your attention and to enable you or make you love me was to keep doing, to keep going, to keep pushing. If I keep producing, if I keep doing a better version of this, if I keep doing this for you, you're going to smile, you're going to like me, you're going to love me, and I need you to love me. So I never allowed myself to be tired. I never allowed myself to rest. And I've brought that through into all of my adult life. And that's what this does. It keeps me going so that I can be a better version of me for you, so that you love me. I'm not saying that's true. This is the belief, the law that I've created for my life. So what's coming up for me now is, now that I know I'm going to be looking at this whole this thing that I've created in my life, because I'm looking at it, I am, all this unconsciousness is coming up to be felt, to be re-experienced, so that I can let this unconsciousness go that I've suppressed and stuck in my body all these years. So I'm not surprised that I'm feeling like this. I feel it's the unconsciousness is coming up, and I have a responsibility to let that go. And that's why this has to go as well, so that I don't keep going, that I actually stop, and that I actually rest, and I actually sleep. So let's see what day 3 brings with the brown rice diet. I love you.